Okay, welcome back. Still working on the 763. We're still looking at those engine oil leaks that are kind of annoying. I just did a video doing the throttle shaft seal that's very common on leaking on these. And now we're going to take a look at the throttle stop or the fuel shutoff plate and how to seal that. So I went ahead and got a gasket for the throttle plate. Now this is the seal for the throttle stop shaft. This is actually a lip seal. Now our other throttle control plate actually just uses an O-ring to seal the shaft. We've got an actual lip seal here for that shaft. And then while you're ordering it, we do have a roll pin that we got to punch out. So I went ahead and bought a new roll pin just in case the other one just doesn't fit right or we lose it or something. We have an extra. So let's jump right into it and take a look at how to reseal the fuel shutoff control lever. Okay, coming up to the engine, here's the fuel shutoff solenoid, real common on these Kubota engines. And then here's the throttle stop plate or assembly. And then here's the shaft that leaks. It usually leaks right out the bottom here. So that's what we're going to reseal. So first thing I'm going to do is pull off this whole plate assembly. I'm going to pull off this linkage first, then we'll pull the plate right off. Just using my 7/16 and 3/8 wrench. I'll just kind of let that hang there. Now let's move our stop plate assembly itself. Just 4 10mm bolts. And then we'll move the throttle stop plate itself. And that's it. There's no linkage, there's no springs or anything. Just this lever fits in the rack plate here. I know it's hard to see, but when you take this out, you'll see it. And just make sure when you put it back in, it lines right up in that shutoff assembly on the fuel pump. And you'll be good to go. Now let's take this over to the vise and work on it there. So I've got it mounted up in our vise here. We're just going to use a hammer and a punch to punch out that roll pin. There's a roll pin. And then we just push our shaft right out of the control lever. Then pop out our old seal. Now I'm going to put a little grease on the new seal before I install it. It slides in easy by hand. And push our shaft back in there. Okay, so that's it for the new shaft seal. Now let's take our gasket off this back side and install our new gasket. Okay, now it's ready to install back on the machine. Okay, again, noting the position of my fuel rack inside this assembly. We'll get that installed. There are 4 bolts. No silicone, new gasket, should seal just fine. And if you notice, the gasket that I just pulled off didn't have any silicone in it either, which was nice because it just was able to pop right off. And then torque to spec. Click, click. So when this is installed properly, you see how it kind of floats right here. But there is spring pressure when you push it that way. And that's what's pushing the rack to the off position. So you'll be able to feel it if it's on there, right? And that's all there is to resealing the shaft assembly, you know, on the fuel stop plate here. So hopefully that'll give you a little confidence if you try to do this job yourself. You know, there's no springs, there's nothing in there to worry about. You know, same thing when we did our throttle control lever up here when we resealed it. So yeah, not the only way to do it. You know, it's just how I did it. And it takes care of some of those little annoying oil leaks on your engine. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know.